Hey guys, Thomas here, back again, and for this video, I'm going to show off my 25, I think, favorite album covers in my collection. Keep in mind there are other albums that are not in my collection that are better covers, and also keep in mind this is just my opinions, and yeah. So, let's start it off. First album. I just got this today. George Harrison, Gone Troppo. It's a very tropical album, and the cover really reflects that. And it's kind of like a collage, and I really like it. So, yeah, the back cover is pretty nice too. Okay, and then next up, The Who Sellout. This is just a very iconic cover, and it's just, I really enjoy it. The back's good too. It's just not much to say about it. It's just great. Very inventive. And then next up I have David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust and Spiders of Mars. And this was a very close fight between this and Aladdin Sane, but I only wanted to include one from each artist, so yeah. And it's just kind of a sign of teenage rebellion, teenage pride, you know. And the back is really cool too. So this is just a very enjoyable, great album cover. And David Bowie's best album, in my opinion. Next up, Led Zeppelin 3. I'm not the biggest Led Zeppelin 3 fan, but I know some people that really like it, and I love the album cover. The inside's really cool too, in the back, and it's like a thing that you can turn it, and that's really cool. Very inventive for the time. All the different symbols and pictures. And then I have the Kinks, Lola versus the Power Man and the Money Go Round. That's a tough name to say, but this is just a very cool album cover, and I'm really happy that I got my hands on this. I've been looking for it for a while, and I got it recently, this summer. It's just very interesting, elaborate, cool. Next up, Billy Joel, Stranger. This is very unlike Billy Joel. Billy Joel is like, you know, the American, the fine, elaborate, elegant man. But this is very mystic and odd, eerie, which I really enjoy. And the back cover is pretty cool too. Very real and straight up, you know? And also the album it's my favorite Billy Joel album that I've heard. Next up, Quincy Jones, Walking in Space. This is definitely my favorite Quincy Jones album. Not a big fan of too much of his other stuff, but this is absolutely amazing. It's like the same picture, but upside down, and do all sorts of crazy things with it. It's just very simple picture, but it does so much with it. It's like Rubber Soul, but even better. Next up, it's very hard to pick a Pink Floyd cover too. I could have easily picked Dark Side of the Moon, but I chose the odd choice, Saucerful of Secrets. It's a very psychedelic cover, and it really represents the band. With the band sitting there, they even got Doctor Strange in here. They were some of the first people who really liked Doctor Strange. And yeah, they're really cool band. Really cool album cover. So yeah, Saucerful of Secrets. Next up, Hot Butter Popcorn. This is kind of an odd pick, but I just kind of enjoy it. Just simple, but it really does the job. And this album's pretty fun too. So yeah, some of the first synth music ever. Next up, got Dave Brubeck, Dave Brubeck Quartet, Time Out. It's a very jazzy album, and the cover really reflects that. When I think jazz, I think of these sort of pictures, and I don't know, it's just timeless and amazing. Next up, this was very, very hard to choose between Brothers and Sisters in this one, but Allman Brothers Band, Eat a Peach, very 70s kind of groovy sort of country Georgia thing. I really enjoy it. The Allman Brothers Band is really, really cool. And the inside's pretty cool too. It's just a very, very nice album. Nice album cover too. Next up, this is kind of an odd pick, but I really enjoy this. City Boy. What is this album even called? I'm not quite sure. Dinner at the Ritz, right. This is a very cool album cover, like it's sucking through there. It's kind of an elegant dinner party gone absolutely wrong. It's very fun. So the back's really cool too. Next up, Rick Wakeman. He has a lot of good album covers too, but Journey to the Center of the Earth is my favorite. With the whole group that worked on it at the center of the earth, and just very gives off that feel that you feel when you listen to this album. Back's really awesome too. Inside, excellent as well. Just an excellent album cover. Next up, Yes was very, very hard to choose too, but the Yes album is what I ended up going with. It's very simplistic, just with the mannequin head, very cheap budget, just last minute, but it's incredible in its simplicity, and this is probably my favorite Yes album too, so that helps. Next up, this is a very odd pick also, but I really love this group, and I really, really love this album cover. Bonzo Dog Band, King Sham. It's very kind of sort of Mount Rushmore-ish, but it just gives off that feel of the bizarre. Back's cool too. I like it. I really, really like it. Next up, Barbra Streisand, Jim Appel, Barbara. This is a pretty, just downright cool album. Cool album cover. LA noir vibes to it, and that might feel, it's just unlike anything Barbra Streisand's done before. And Barbra Streisand is pretty cool. Next up, Bing Crosby, Merry Christmas. It just is the iconic Christmas album. Christmas cover, just not much to say about it. It's just absolutely simplistic but amazing in its concept. Next up, Tom Waits, Swordfish Trombones. It's a very bizarre album cover, especially back also, but it just gives off that feel that you're not gonna listen to something kind of different. And I really, really like it. I love a bunch of Tom Waits album covers, but I think this may be my favorite. Next up, Mike Bloomfield, Al Kooper, Steve Stills, Super Session. I just love all the colors, primary colors, clashing, coming together. Incredible. Close to You, Carpenters. This just, when I look at this, I just feel lovely. This album embodies love. And it's easily the best Carpenters album. I love Carpenters. This is definitely my favorite album by them. It's incredible. Next up, Cream, Wheels of Fire. They have a lot of good album covers, but this takes the cake. These covers are very different than this one. This kind of has the 13th floor elevators vibe to it, but this has, underground, dark, rugged, garage band. I love it. Great album, greater album cover. Love it so much. Next up, the Beach Boys was very, very hard. Also, we got Pet Sounds, Wild Honey, Surf's Up. Lots of great ones, but Holland is the one I chose. It's very psychedelic. Turn it around. It's the right picture. Turn it that way. Very odd, psychedelic. And it's a great album, too. I just love it. I love it so much. It's so fun. Next up, the Beatles was very, very hard to do also. The White Album, Sgt. Pepper, Abbey Road, so many iconic album covers, but I think the one that truly embodies the Beatles and their creativity is gotta be Revolver. It's just, if you have no idea who the Beatles are, look at this, you'll know who they are as people. It's just, I don't know, it's just very cool, laid back, but also very ahead of its time. Great album cover, and definitely top 5 Beatles albums of all time. Got 2 more albums here. Arctic Monkeys, Tranquility Base, Hotel, and Casino. A lot of people hated this album this year, but I absolutely love it. And the album cover is just very spacey, awesome vibes. Very classic. And the last one, Dusty Springfield. Dusty in Memphis. This was the one I was like kind of unsure about, but this just kind of instills Dusty Springfield as just an epic singer. A real badass singer. And it's just a great album cover. It's amazing. Great music. Best album. Nothing else to say about it. Just so amazing. And 3 album covers that I did not include, but I also really love. Canned Heat. What is this even called? Future Blues. Right. Very mockery, fun. Wild Honey Beach Boys. Very 60s psychedelic. Surf's Up, very eerie. Great. So that's my 25. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Bye.